Hello, 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 hello. All right, guys. Let me get my stuff going here. Bear with me today. My brain cells is not where it needs to be at. I'm completely, I don't know what you call it. Delete this. I'm just, I'm hurting this today. I had surgery a few days ago and everything, that 3 days uh, stint. Yeah, it's like that. Like 20 times. How do you die on the dome? There ain't nothing up there to shoot in your ass. You shouldn't die on the dome. Did you like die going up there? Is that what happened? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Wake up at the base when the sun comes around. Braz 20X, yeah, we're holding it down. Farming up sulfur, stacking up stone. Built this fortress, now I'm calling it home. Hey! Heelys in the air, better grab that kid. Rallies rolling in, yeah, we're ready for it. Turrets on the walls, got the furnace aglow. Everybody knows when Joe Tools in the show. Load it up, lock it down. Great gaming runs this town. Gather right, then we raid. PVE, let's just never say it's great gaming. Joe Tools on the grind. Hey! Building bigger every single time. Hey! On Braz, we're surviving. Hey! 20X, we're thriving. Hey! Farming, flying, never backing down. We'll rush for now. Mining all night with the crew beside me, no fear out here. That's right, that's right. We are grooving, we are cruising, we're gonna be bruising for a bruising. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what we're gonna be doing today. But let me tell you, I am in some real pain today. Sore is really what it is. So if you think I'm a little loopy, because I is a lot of bit loopy today. I've taken some medicine, and it's because I'm hurting today. I don't know why it's hurt so bad, but it is. But what we're going to be doing, hey, Warrior 2023, yo, what's up? What's up? My name is Joe Tool, and this is the Cray Gaming channel. And thank you so much. We're going to be playing in a game called Rust. The server is called Braz. It's a 20x PVE server. And let me tell you, it's going to be off the chain. We're going to be doing some hellies here in a minute. We're going to do some hellacious hellies. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button. Wear it out. Uh, share it. Share the stream. Get the word out there that this crazy guy Joe Tool is on live. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm live. I see you. So bear with me as we do this. Let's get into the game. How about right now? All right, we're in Braz. This is the server we are playing in. It's a Rust game. Let's go buy some helis. I just put a bunch of weapons, souls on my weapons earlier today. I've been playing for a little bit, do a little bit of Wrath of God. We'll do a Divine, a Light one. We'll do an Apaco. Let's see how this weapon is. Oh, I'm really worried about this, but we're going to try it out anyway, right? So the weapon I am using, let's see how I do this.
there's a weapon I'm using. It is an M249 Divine weapon. It has 79,000 kills on it, 79 souls. I don't, but hey, remind me because my brain, I'm about half on a brain cell today. I just took, what did I just take? Oh, I took some medicine, some oxycodone, because like I said, I had surgery like 2 days ago. And, ooh-wee. Good times. I about fell earlier today. Luckily, I had something to get a hold of, and that does not go well when you a lot. So let's see about these helis. All right. Let's start off something really fierce. Okay. Hey, quit shooting at me. Damn it. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Whew. Damn. This is not the Big Daddy either. So what we do is... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We survived, we survived. Out of here. They've put a nerve blocker in my knee, or in my leg. My leg is, feels like it's asleep. This is really my true first big surgery I've had. Okay, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Ah, okay. I just don't recognize the name. Yeah, I've played in so many games. Yeah, I've done a lot of 5M, EMS. What was that anyway? Oh, that was the Wrath of God. Okay, let's do the Final Judgment one. That was a lot of fun doing 5M, but I had to get out of 5M for a while. I got so burnt out of 5M. First 5M I was ever in was a server called Chi-Town. They used to call me Jet over there. I tried to, but I was been having so much lag issues. And then, like I said the other day, I was like, there's something going on with this. And then I got a new computer, and I was like, oh, we'll try to do some streaming. And I got the lagging really bad, and I was like, I couldn't handle it. And then I tried to do this one app called VCam. And what it does, it takes all this background away from me. But it's a heavy resource on the computer, and it lags it out. I was like, you know what? Y'all just can see the background. I don't care. That really hurt. If you want to join in on the Discord fun, you want to join in on the game, like I said, it's Rust is the name of the game. I think it's like right around 30 on Steam right now. If you don't have it. The server I'm playing in is called Braz. The link for the Discord is in the description below. Oh shit. Yesterday I was on the Node Island. And I fell asleep and walked right off. I dozed off because of the medicine I'm on. Oh, don't do that. I don't feel the same way now. A little dozy. You're right. Absolutely. And it really depends on what server you're playing in. And who the folks are that you're playing with. When I was doing a lot of the 5M stuff, my biggest problem was they didn't want to role play with EMS. They just wanted to be, you pick them up, they get back into the action. I was like, you just got your butt shot at. How can you jump right back up and go do some shooting? Like, that's not how this works. But, you know, that's just how it is, right? But I tell you what, I've met some interesting people. I've made a lot of cool friends through my gaming adventures. And even in here, I've met some really nice folks. People from all over the world. Brazil, who's the owner of this organization. Oh shit. That wasn't nice, you know that? Shoot at me. Oh yeah, I mean, when I was doing like the EMS side of things, I tried to make it enjoyable for everybody. Like, I can go do it. I was like, oh, I don't really feel like mucking with it. I'm when I'm doing these helis, because they're so strong, I'll just stay here. But what I'll do is I'll go do some other. I just need to haven't done any helis in a while. I need to go do a raid. I'll probably after I knock these two out, I'm probably going to go knock a raid out, the Inferno raid. Like the easier ones, with this building here, it kind of gives me a little bit of added protection. Just like I might go on top of the roof. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, thanks for coming in today. I appreciate it. Huh. I feel a little woozy. So let's go get all of our loot. And how about we go do go shoot up a raid base. There's some air gurgling up here. So down. Oh. I got my legs stretched out. Come on. Some of the stuff that you get out of these hack crates is a little sus, but that's par for the course, I guess, right? Oh god, I got crap everywhere, don't I? Got a gold backpack. Hopefully my voice sounds good. It's not too soft or not too loud. It's just right. Hope the video quality is good. Hopefully you can see me okay on the camera. Let's see. I'm about to level up to 100. When I do that, I'll have a new new buff, a perk, I guess is what you call it. I get at least what 5% off in the game shop. So we're moving right along. And then, of course, later this evening, I might be able to go to the Wood Island. God, here, there. Jetpack. Boink. What server? The server I'm playing in is called Braz. And if you do join the server, the link is in the description below. But if you do join in, Tim, how you doing there? Well, I'm glad that I'm sorry that your bum itches. Scratch it, dear Liza, I guess. So, I don't know. Okay. I mean, they have creams for that, I guess. You may want to go see Dr. Longfingers down there at the Ocean View Hospital, or one of those hospitals. All right. All right, I got any more? Purple. Is there anything up top? Circle back around. I just downloaded a. Have I downloaded it? Yeah, I downloaded a new game called Power World. I think it's 1.0. They came out with. I may go check that out later. Not today though. I'm gonna go check that out. I've never really played Power World. Rick, thank you very much, Rick Grimes. This game is called Rust. The server I'm playing in is called Braz, but Rust, R-U-S-T. It's like a post-apocalyptic game. This is a highly modded game. Server owner, he takes pride in his work. It is a one-man show of doing all these mods. There's unique toys, tools, and weaponry, and a whole bunch of stuff. Luis Perez, thank you very much for joining in on TikTok. Here, after a minute, after I get all these crates, I'll take you back to the base. So what you do here is you'll build a base, and you gather supplies and resources and all of that, and you can craft, weapons and ammo, which then you can go loot these helicopters that you shoot down. Same with Brads, which are tanks. And the reason why I'm not drowning is I've got a skill tree buff that protects me from drowning. And the weapon I'm using is a M249. Come on. Come on. You dirty bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, but I like the modded servers. They're a lot of fun. So this is my base. Some servers they don't go directly into your pockets. You just got to go get it. That way you can actually acquire more loot than you do if it goes right into your pockets. That's what the owner wanted. He wanted you to be able to get more loot. Oh, there's the server that I am a part of. It is a 20x PVE, legendary weapons, legendary armor. He is a veteran. He's got over 20,000 plus hours in Rust. He's got the necromancers, which are weapons that. So these necromancer weapons, you can go get souls for them, and you can buy the souls out of the shop, or you can collect gemstones and then turn those gemstones into souls. But it's better to buy them from the shop. So what happens is you go do all of these raids, you go do all these helis, and then you take all that stuff to like a shredder and recycle everything down to the bare essentials, and then you go to the shop and you actually can sell all your resources back to the server, and then that money that you get, the RP money that you get from the game, you can then in turn go buy other resources, gear, what have you, or you can get souls for your weapon. And I just, with everything that I just sold earlier today, gunpowder, bottles of vodka that I've gotten from different dungeons and stuff, and all the other resources that I've acquired, I had like 42,000. And from that, everything that I sold, plus all the gems and all that, I was able to raise it up to almost 300 million. And then from that, I took and I purchased 10,000 worth of souls for the weapon. I'd already had 69,000, so now I have 79,000 on my weapon. In this particular game, so in this particular game, you can industrialize everything, and that's what you really need to do, and that's what I've done here. So I've got like 4 recyclers going on. I drop everything in this box. Make sure I turn that off. So I'll put everything in that recycle box right there, and those are necromancers that I've acquired from those helicopters. No, sir, you are not going into the shredder. I've done that a few times. There we go. Oh God, that's too bright. There we go. Hopefully y'all still see me. Fertilizer is like 1 for 1. You can get a lot of those from doing the raids. I'm about to go do a raid here. I want to go try to do a John's house. I hadn't done that one on this server, this particular wipe. And you want to do pancakes with John's houses. Oh my gosh, lots and lots of pancakes house. But yeah, if you go into the chat or into the Discord, which is in that link in that bios, right? You can ask them in there, because there'll be a lot of people want to join up as in teams and stuff. But unfortunately, our little group, we're so tight knit group. Yeah. Let's see. We'll make sure ain't nothing in here that I don't want shredded. Because Lord knows I have done that. Okay. Turn that switch on and let it rip. There we go. Let me see. Do I have any pancakes? I want to go do a raid. Oh, that may not be enough. Cook. Favorite. So I have. What am I missing? Eggs. And milk. Was it eggs and milk, or is it? It was that. Okay. Here we go. So I can at least make 5 more pancakes. And I'm going to change that ammo out from to explosive rounds. So the skin I've got, we've actually got several. And like I said, this particular server's got a lot of custom weapons and custom clothing. So this is made out of sapphire, and that is our farming gear. This one here is made out of emerald, and that is our lumberjack set. This one here is made out of ruby, and that is for your mining. That's just regular clothing. Medical wise, that's our gold set. They call that the assassin. And the set that I've got on here, this is our knight's gear, and it's made out of divine gems. But if you look at what goes into it, and I have a 65 health boost on it. And each one of these has its own perks, right? But look at the mining yield on this. 2,051% higher. So when you go and crash those nodes, when you go crash those rock nodes and the sulfur nodes, metal nodes, and all of that, this is what you'll wear. And then you'll go take bear pies and stuff like that. I gotta go because I changed gears. It knocks my health because the health on that was only 2,000. This is 6,500, so it dropped it down. Right? All right, turn this off. You need to get one of these made so when you're changing gears, you can get health back real quick. But I want to go do a John's house. There are so many turrets at a John's house. That's not what I want. Oh gosh. So we're going to be at A10, which is A9, a raid 9. If you do not have a strong enough weapon, don't even think about it. But that's the raid. That doesn't look like a lot. But right around there, there's a storage box in there, storage box inside there, storage box inside there, And also in the inside is where all the storage boxes. And I've got 24. I've got all my raids up. I've got my teams up. Underwater, cooking. Scavenging is up. What is this one? Loot magnet. No, do not want that. Combat, medical, harvesting. Yeah, we're good for now. Now you might my mining up. I even got the mining up too. Gracious. So now that's all I was waiting for is this wall. Now that I've entered this, the protective barrier. The pancakes only last for about a minute. As soon as you shoot one, that one sees you. Wait till you see the inside. It's a 20x server. And if you do join Discord, you do join the game, let them know in the Discord chat that you found us through Joe Tool's stream. Just so they know the word's getting out there. And make sure you stop by and say hey. And while you're at it, hit that follow, like, share button there, guys. I appreciate y'all are following. Come on. There you go. Get up there. My fingers are good. Nope. Is that it? I think that's it. All right. Here we go. Let's go inside. the big advantages of doing a John's house is the supply signals. Supply signals is where you get all the knight's gear, and also parts of this weapon that I have. There are 16 pieces. There's 4 parts to the weapon. If you can get all 4 parts from the ultra drops, or you can collect all 16 pieces from looting the green military crates. But that takes forever and a day. I've got 2 guns missing 1 part each of the same part, matter of fact, mind you. A little rubber banding there. Vinny, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. Like I said, that pancakes is where it's at. Because, I mean, those guns are everywhere. I think I got them all. Okay. Oof. So we're gonna go look for crates. I'm gonna try this other little green gun that I got. I think I still have it. Either that or I shredded it. I probably shredded it. Yeah, looks like I did. Oh. What's this? What's this? This game is called Rust. Make sure I put on my multi-stream chat. Look at all of those lords. That's what I'm talking about. Either. Got so many chats going on. Don't know where to look at first or last. I got 45 more items to find. He says I got about 30 minutes in this mission to do, which there's a bag left here. Ow. I got a bag somewhere up there. Not bad. I think I've already found the TC. Any more items to find? Now, see, I can go through a divine house real quickly. It don't take me long at all to go through a divine house. And I think I'm almost done with this one. Yep. There's the last one right here. Back at the house. And that was John's house. Hopefully he didn't mind me knocking on his door. Let's see. A lot of crap. That's a lot of barrels. A lot of barrels. I used a lot of pancakes too. My God, I use a lot of pancakes. Alright, let's get rid of a lot of this crap. That away. See, like I said before, I'll shred everything. And then when I get like a whole page of powder, I'll go turn that in. I do feel kind of woozy. I feel like my eyeballs are like, I don't know how to do it, like jittery. So a little bit about this setup. So I'll put stuff in this box, and this box will then circulate through what I've got it programmed in those conveyors. Then it will come over here, and those stone nodes will then come into these furnaces, which look like, you know, stoves. And then it will process those nodes into the sulfur, high qual metal, and regular metal. And then also it will pull out the scrap from the items that I'm going to have shredded. And then all that said powder that's also collected goes in here. And then all that barrel of diesel will go here. Look at all that diesel. That was a lot of diesel. Now I can sell that to the server, which I'm probably going to do that after a while. Oh man. So I've got like a 10-minute cooldown before I can go do another raid. But I can go do a dungeon. Let's go do a dungeon. So I'll go do, oops, wrong one. I'll go do a dungeon, and then I'll go do a raid. Then I'll go do a dungeon, and I'll go do a raid. I'll like flip-flop it back and forth for a while. And then I'll get like a whole bunch of vodka bottles. That's where the money's at too, is vodka bottles. I'm not seeing any vodka bottles. I'm getting ripped off right now. Me telling you that these are easy to do, they're not. There's 106 bottles of it. I always like to set my vodka out, just so I can kind of keep a track of how many vodkas I actually... Because I like this 20x server. And the folks in this server are really good peoples. Server owners are real good peoples. And this particular server, he's got everything optimized. Because I've been in lots of different servers that's not optimized. Talk about lag, rubber banding. I mean, every now and then you'll get it. The issues that we have in this server is not server issues. It's when Russ decides to do like an update, and he's got to go in and update those files from the plugins that he has, and he's got some custom plugins too. I'll just go lay down. I'm doing a lot of rusting lately. I feel like I'm rusting away. But yeah, come inside and go find your path. You know, you meet some interesting people along the way. Hey, go away. It's like I wanna. I'm not feeling it tonight for some reason. I mean, maybe later on. I think it's because of that medicine that I took. It's really got me all loopy. And I think all this fast, it's kind of messing with me a little bit, giving me a little headache. But I definitely want to be on here. Try to get more streaming in and try to get some more watchers in and try to get some more viewers in. And I'm just, I don't say I feel like passing out, but it just, I don't feel like I can drive, let's put it that way. Oh, I know I can't drive. Because I don't do that kind of stuff. But I can't even walk on my own 2 feet right now if I fall down. I about fell earlier today, but I was able to catch on to something. So, chat, what kind of games do y'all like? What other kind of games would you like to see me play? Like I said, I just downloaded Power World. One of my buddies that I play with, or I've played with before, he got me a game called Storm Chasers. I was kind of checking that out earlier today. But is there definitely a game that you'd like to be try out for the first time, and or are you kind of curious? I've got lots of games. I'm just not doing. Well, that was a chip. Got nothing out of that one. And my vodka count is really low. I'm really not happy about that right now. Someone said in the comment, why don't you play Atlas 10X? Is that Atlas 10X? Is that a PVE or PvP? Or tell me a little bit more about Atlas. You get a lot of batteries from doing helis. You get a lot of batteries from doing these little dungeons. You get gemstones, vodka. But normally I would have like 1,300 vodka follower. Hey, we got a new follower. Grace Collins, one. Thank you very much for following in. Hell yeah. Hi there. What's up? Thank you so much for following in. Awesome, awesome. I really do appreciate that. Oh my God, that kind of spooked me for a second. All of a sudden, the whole room just lights up green because I completed it. And all of a sudden, hey, you got a new follower. Hi there. Yes, sir. We do. Yes, we do. Collins came in with that follow. I appreciate that. So this is my base that I built. It's kind of called the Palace or the White House or however you want to call it. On this side that's our farm where we grow all of our crops. And on this side is our living quarters. Down below is our kitchen. We have a chicken farm. And then we also have a bee farm. Not a sea farm, but a bee farm. All of our beehives. And then all of our oil refineries and large furnaces. And this is all that is now. So, like the chicken farms, of course, you'll get your eggs. You can sell the eggs to the server. The bee farms, you can sell your honey to the server. For example, like one stack of eggs, 5,000 is a full stack, right? So I'll do T/sell and just sell one stack, and you're looking at 50,000 in-game money. right off the rip. So residual income coming in. Oh, how about you give me 5,000 eggs? Yeah, yeah. Get you some eggs and make you a little chicken farm. And then, of course, your honey. You sell honey for, you're looking at another 50,000 for each, right? Another 50,000 for each stack. So that's a lot of honey that we got going on. And what we do as a group is we'll split all that up with one another. And then what we also do is we'll take those eggs and we'll utilize that for our cooking. And then, like all those furnaces and oil refineries out there, we'll take our oil, we'll take our logs that we get, and we'll put them into that wood box, and it will process it all for us, turn it into charcoal. And then we take from our sulfur, from all those sulfur stones. Yeah. It's right here. Nope. Right there. To stack the boxes, you'll put the box down and have another box in your hand, and then you'll right click on your mouse. So, for example, so it's like I've got a box here. I'll place it down, and then I'll just place it on top, and I'll just right click on it, and it drops it in place for you. In this particular server, we do. So in this particular server, we do helis, we do Bradleys, helis, dungeons, raids. There are several different other things that we have. We have a mining island, we have a forest island, as well as we have a zombie attack island. So those three, you can be on there for two of them, the mining island and the lumberjack island. You can do it for an hour, and the zombie island is 30 minutes, and you can do that for every 24 hours. Yes, this is a modded PC server. And all these are all industrialized. So I'll drop everything in this box. It cycles through everything, and all my nodes and all that goes into these boxes, and then it processes it into the sulfur and all that. So like for my wood, what I like. No. Did I already pick it up? Yep, I did. So outside all those oil refineries, those large furnaces and all that, they're all connected. They're all interlinked. They're all industrialized. And all those igniters, everything goes from the inside into these boxes, back into there, into this box, and then back inside to the base. And so all I have to do, essentially, is come to this wood box, drop that off in there, and what it will do from there, it will actually take it out of here, and you'll see the number going down. See, it went away. And it will take it into those oil refineries outside, along with the wood, and you'll start seeing these numbers going down too. Yep, there they go. And I'll let that sit for just a minute or so. Thank you very much, Bobby, for sharing the live. I really do appreciate that. Hey, yeah, guys, if you can, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow along. And so those crude oils, it actually went inside all those oil refineries and it split it up. And then it's going to come back in once I turn it on. And I have a switch in here so I don't have to run around to each one of those devices, activate it for about 20 seconds or so. And it turns everything on and it turns those igniters on. And all that stuff is going into here. And then that stuff is going to go inside the base. And we pick up everything from inside the base. And as you see, it's growing. And it will go from here, and it will break it down into these coal boxes. So when we go do these, we come over here to this island, this Mystic Island right here, and it's covered in stone. And it's covered with metal ore, sorry. And it's covered with sulfur. For an hour we get to spend on that island. I'll actually take a cruise over so you can see it here. So let's go do that. So we're going to go to Tower 1. Where's that dump at? All right. Want to get our little handy dandy jetpack. With that red mystic outfit, ruby set, and you can start seeing all the nodes on this island. Okay. I'm going to be careful, because I don't want to, if I hit that dome, it will kick me out. So there's the node island. All those little specks that you see are all the nodes. And with the bear pies, the super serum, and the bangers and mash that you make out of the cooking script, you can yield is much higher. And then you can sell those gems back to the store, or you can make clothing with them, special weapons with them. You tell your lovely lady here you got yourself a diamond. Like a glove. All right, back to the base. I'm just not feeling it, guys. I think I really need to go lay down for a while. Get off my feet. Get off my eyeballs. And I know Ditto will probably come in here a little later and we'll go do some stuff. Got my little Pookie Bear. Do I have enough of coal here? To make that sulfur into powder. How much powder? How much charcoal did I actually get? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get off for a while. I'm hurt. My eyes are hurting me. My brain's kind of. I'm more fried right now. But I did about an hour and a half tonight, and I'll definitely be back on a little later. I want to thank y'all so much for being a part of the server tonight, and catch y'all on the flip side. See y'all.
Wake up at the base when the sun comes around. Braz 20X, yeah, we're holding it down. Farming up sulfur, stacking up stone. Built this fortress, now I'm calling it home. Heelys in the air, better grab that kid. Rallies rolling in, yeah, we're ready for it. Turrets on the walls, got the furnace aglow. Everybody knows when Joe 2's in the show.